We lost an internet legend yesterday, one of the best judges that our country has ever known on a public level. Judge Frank Caprio died at the age of 88 from pancreatic cancer. The reason I wanted to touch on this is Frank was a very unique person. He was able to reach out to a lot of the demographics out there that usually have some sort of a negative association with law enforcement, the court systems. Traditionally, most people get done really dirty in those processes. It's never exactly right. And Frank was somebody who was able to come out and lead with compassion. He was able to reach people that weren't exactly like him and make them feel like they were human. A lot of judges just talk at you. He really was like a grandfather, and he would listen to your problems, and he would really want to understand, why are you in this situation? What brought you to this moment? And originally, from what I understand, he started out as a TV judge. I think it was more of like a local thing. I don't remember seeing him on TV. At least it wasn't something that I caught. And I did used to watch Judge Judy and Judge Mathis and, People's Court, things like that when I was a kid. And we were just home for summer, and it was just what was on daytime TV back before streaming. But Frank apparently had not just acquired a heavy amount of TV fame, but he was able to transition in the internet era and become one of the most notable judges, at least to my knowledge, one of the most notable judges. Frank Caprio, a judge in Rhode Island who found online fame as a caring jurist and host of the show called Caught in Providence, has died. He was 88 years old. I know there's a lot of people out there that are going to really feel the impact of him passing. There was a lot of hope that he was able to bring to a lot of people, really just to help honor him and celebrate his life. I wanted to play a few videos that I had just pulled off of YouTube. I believe all of these are from his official YouTube channel. Don't quote me on that. People do take them and make compilation videos, but yeah, I just wanted to play 2 or 3 of these really fast, just so you can really understand the kind of judge he was.
We're talking about your father, right? Now, you're going to say guilty or not guilty. What do you say?
Guilty.
Guilty.
All right, Carrie, let me tell you how I feel about it. You paid enough money for the tow. I'm not going to charge you anything for the ticket.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, good. Honestly.
Honestly now.
Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
You went through about 15 red lights to get the pizza there on time.
6 years of pizza delivery.
6 years of pizza delivery. So you deliver a $20 pizza and you're paying $85 for a fine.
Oh, yeah.
The math doesn't make sense.
I know, it's tough. It's tough business.
How do you handle this case? It's 0.3 of a second. Do you give him the benefit of the doubt, right? Or do you say, hey, you 0.3, pay the fine? What do you do?
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Because it's your husband?
And he has to take me to dinner.
Oh.
That's the deal.
Well,
I have to agree with her, Your Honor.
101st Airborne Division, Your Honor.
101st Airborne?
Yeah, I was in the 4th, 5th, and 76th Infantry Division as a drill sergeant for 5 years, communications specialist, radio teletype operator.
Did you go to Fort Benning?
Fort Benning, Georgia, yes.
Put the hat on.
Oh, boy.
You're gonna be proud of your military service.
I am proud, Your Honor. I don't get me wrong. I am proud.
I want to see a good salute. Come on. There you go. I don't care about the parking. You served in the service for 5 years. I'm dismissing the ticket.
I got 10 years, Your Honor.
10?
10 years, yes.
Well, you come back next time, I'll give you another ticket.
Okay.
We'll give you a double dose.
Yeah.
Anybody that serves in the military, to me, is very special. Okay, Mr. Lewis.
Good to go?
You're all good to go.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
All right, before I play the last one, I just want to give a little bit of context before. I was curious, what caused him to be so friendly and so compassionate in the courtroom when traditionally, at least from the optics point of view, that's not how things usually go. Usually judges are stern. They're highly disciplined individuals, and they just kind of carry that through in how they have and handle conversations. But I found this video and I thought it was kind of interesting just to kind of get that context as to what made him become the way that he is. So, yeah, let's check that out.
In your 38 years as a judge, is there a certain case that you still think about today?
I get upset even thinking about it. I felt crumbled at that moment. I've never forgotten that. To this day, and I was on the bench for 38 years, I still think of that case. It's my first day on the bench. I was on the bench, and I asked my dad, who was maybe the most decent man I ever met in my life. And so I said, Dad, why don't you come down and view me? I'm sitting on the bench today for the first time. And a woman came before me who had 3 kids. She owed, I think, I don't know, $300 worth of parking tickets. And she said, I just can't pay them, I don't have the money. And I said, well, maybe I can place you on a payment program. She says, you can pay me on a payment program, but I can't pay anyway. So I said, okay, fine's $300, see the clerk, and now if you don't pay, your car's going to get booted. So court's over. And I said, Dad, how did I do? He said, Frank, that woman, she was scared. You should have talked to her. You can't treat people like that, Frank. And I can tell you, without fear of contradiction, it never happened again.
Yeah, he was a really good dude. He provided a lot of entertainment for the last few years at the very least, and it seems like for at least a couple decades for some that were watching him on TV. Yeah, I really just want this video to be a reminder that the court system is not as corrupt as people think it is. There are definitely really bad moments inside of it, but a lot of that goes a lot deeper than just the court systems. There's a lot of different elements at play to cause the deep-seated corruption that, the MAGA movement has really been wanting to, get rid of, to drain the swamp. But he was somebody that represented that there is still good out there. And not all of the good ones are going to be as public as this, but don't get nihilistic. Keep that positive mindset that he was able to give you, that hope that if you go to court, maybe you'll catch somebody on a good day or get a really good judge like he was. And to his family and friends, I want to send my condolences. It's a wild time. It's hard to lose people that are really positive because it seems like the negative is just taking over the internet and dominating the world. But yeah, I just wanted to make a really fast video about this. If you like my content, like, comment, subscribe. If you want to support the channel, I have a Cash App. You can donate to me at Brian D Exclusive, Brian with a Y. And follow me on all social media platforms. Peace.